Hi friends! So today I'm going to show you how to create a reel that has text on it that you swipe off. So I'm sure you've seen a reel if you're scrolling through where there's a bunch of text on the screen and somebody like knocks it off, like we're not having that, right? This same technique can also be used on a reel where you're like pointing to different things that are popping up, right? So, this is happening, right? We're excited about this, okay? It looks tricky and it looks complicated, but I promise you it is super easy and super simple. So I'm gonna show you how to do that today, all right? Let's go. So first off, you want to find the audio that you're gonna use for your reel. Personally, I find the best way to do this is to just consume. Typically, you would say you don't want to consume all the time, you want to be creating, right? But with reels, sometimes figuring it out, consuming is the best way to do that, right? So I would say scroll through reels and find an audio that works for you. You can look at what other people have done with that audio, and you can either copy, make it your own, or you can do something totally different. So let's find our audio and let's record the video. When you find an audio that you like, click the title. Here you can see other videos people have done. Click use video, and then you're gonna record yourself doing the video the way that you would like to. Now we're ready to start adding the text to the reel. This reel in particular, I'm going to add 4, and I'm going to just add them all at once. Once they're on, you can go down to the bottom of the screen and you'll see where they're listed out. Click the first one, and then since we're swiping this text off of the screen, you want to drag the time box from the right to the left. You'll see that little scroll box there at the bottom, and you'll do that for each one. You want to line it up with about where your hand hits the word so that it's coming off of the screen like you're hitting it. With this reel, I'm also going to add text that I'm going to point to. So I want to go ahead and add each word that I'm going to use. So for this one, I have 4 words I'm using, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the words that I was swiping off. I'm going to click the very first one, which is you. Now, because this word is going to come up later in the reel, I want to adjust the slider at the bottom from the left over to the right. So that way it's not there at the beginning of the reel, but it comes up when I point to it. They also looked a little funny if I left them on the screen as I leaned in, so I went back in and adjusted each of those bottom 4 words from the right over so that they were just on the screen for that short period of time. Now you can watch it and see how it works.
Check me out. Boom, bam, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Now your reel is ready to post. Add your caption, then click on cover to the left. When you click on cover, you can actually adjust what picture is going to show when people are just scrolling through your feed or through your reels. This will be the cover photo. You can also just add one from your camera roll. Then click crop profile image, and you can make adjustments here to make sure that the image is showing up correctly in that square. Okay, so hopefully that helped you to see that it's not that complicated. It looks like totally like magic, but it's really easy to set up. It's just all about lining up your text with the timing, right? And staggering where it starts and where it stops so that it can swipe off of the screen or it can pop up when you want it to. So play around with it. Sometimes you might nail it the very first time. Sometimes you might have to like really go back and forth trying to make the timing exact. If you are struggling with editing it in Instagram, you can also use other apps like InShot or Temply. Sometimes I have found in those apps you can get the clips a little bit closer because you can also pull up the audio and see where it lines up there. So I hope that helps. I'm so excited to see what you create with your reels and with your text. So enjoy, have fun.